Come on in, beautiful people. Come on in, come on in. Hello, hello. Listen to me very closely. Let's talk about it. Your content needs to be making you money. Good morning. And if it is not, that is because you are doing it wrong. Your content needs to be making you money. And if it's not, that's because you're doing it wrong. I don't want you just out here posting just to post, just to be cute. No, ma'am, no, sir. Every single reel that you post, every single video, every single story post should be making you money, okay? Something else I need you to understand is this. Not only should your content be making you money, you also need to be making money while you're asleep. When you wake up first thing in the morning, I want you to already be at $200. I want you to already have made 500. Matter of fact, let's not stop there. Let's have a goal of making 1K before we even brush our teeth first thing in the morning. Hello, clock that. Good morning. I want you to already be sitting on deposits before you even roll up out the bed. And if you are not, that's because you're doing it wrong, but no worries, because I'm going to teach you how to do it right. I'm going to teach you how to get it right, okay? Not only that, I need you to understand that you only need one good digital product. You just need one. So many of y'all think y'all need about 10, 20 products in your store. You're wrong. Very good, Georgia. Amen, amen, amen. Bless, bless, bless your life. You guys, listen. You only need one good digital product, not 10, not 20. And that one product that you have can and will replace your entire paycheck. I cannot make this up. You are sitting on so many amazing ideas. See, y'all talk yourselves right out your blessing every single day. A lot of y'all know a lot of things, okay? You have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of skills, you have a lot of passions, but you keep walking right up away from your blessing, okay? Listen, there are so many things you could be creating right now to sell, but you keep convincing yourself you're not good enough. It ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody gonna buy it. You are literally keeping yourself from starting the business. I promise you, you only need one product and that product will change your entire financial future, okay? Something else I need you to understand is this. Listen to me very closely. Fear. Fear is keeping you stuck, broke, and watching other people live the life that you say you want. Thank you, Simple. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back. Fear is keeping you stuck, it's keeping you broke, and it's keeping you watching other people live the life that you want to live. So fear stands for fuck everything and run. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. And that fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you right where you're at. It's keeping you from posting. It's keeping you from launching. Listen, some of y'all already got a product, ain't launched it yet. Some of y'all already have your ebook halfway together, you ain't finished it yet. Some of you guys have already decided you want to make a YouTube, you want to make a TikTok, you want to make an Instagram, you haven't posted yet. Some of y'all launched the product, but you refuse to tell people about it. You refuse to talk about it in your content because that fear is keeping you in your head. It keeps trying to convince you that you're not good enough. It keeps trying to convince you that it's not going to work. And every single day, absolutely Momo, and every single day that you continue to allow fear to hold you back is another day that you could have made progress. Hello, amen, amen. It's another day you could have had a sale. It's another day that you could have been walking towards your business dreams. So we have got to let go of fear if we want to make money online. For those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. I am going to teach you how to create and sell your digital products. If you have no idea what a digital product is, you ain't never heard of it before, go ahead and put me in the chat. I want to know who I'm talking to on this beautiful Wednesday morning. And if I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, go ahead and double tap the screen, YouTube, thumbs up, like the live, share the live. You guys, the more we interact, interact with this live, the more this live will get pushed to more people. Amen, amen. Just like this live found you first thing in the morning on this beautiful Wednesday, let's allow this live to find other people so other people can get on this information too. Listen, I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of people are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. A lot of people are tired of robbing Patrice to pay Paula. If that is you, put a 1 in the chat. A lot of people want to start their online business. If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. A lot of people hate their 9 to 5. They are tired of being drained. They're tired of being overworked and underpaid. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. A lot of people would love to build financial freedom. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. So just like this live found you, let's allow this live to find other people. Okay, now listen, I am not here to entertain you. No, absolutely not. I am here to motivate you. I am here to inspire you. I am here to teach you, and I am here to get you up off your ass and actually making moves. See, I'm gonna teach you how to do it. I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. But if you do not do any of the things that I tell you to do, there is a 1000% guaranteed chance that nothing for you will change. A lot of you guys are so addicted to scrolling. You're so addicted to watching, hoping, wishing, praying, and manifesting. Listen, you cannot pray your way out of brokenness. You cannot manifest your way to financial freedom. You actually have to do the work. You got to meet God halfway. You have got to walk halfway. Information without implementation gets us nowhere. Faith without works is what? Faith without works is dead, okay? Is dead. So, this information that I give you, you actually have to do. You actually got to do. Now, if you just want to be entertained, respectfully swipe up and proceed. But for those of you guys who are actually going to do, go ahead and put I promise in the chat. I want to know for a fact, without a doubt, that the things that I tell you to do on this live, you are going to actually do. So go ahead and put I promise in the chat. Yeah, I'm going to hold you accountable. You will be a woman of your word. You will be a man of your word, and you will actually implement what I tell you to do. I need to see some more I promises. Very good, Liz. I see lots of people up on these TikTok lives, and I only see one I promise. Make it make sense. So you just want to be entertained. You ain't trying to execute nothing. You love your life the way it is. You love living paycheck to paycheck, and you want to keep it there. Okay, great. I'm not here to convince you otherwise. I am only here to help the action takers take action. I am only here to light a fire up under your ass for the people who actually want to change. Now, when I give you guys this information, it would be in your best interest to write it down. I need you to understand this. Listen to me very closely. Note takers are money makers. Note takers are money makers. You're human. You're going to forget. That's normal. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. But if you take notes, anything that I say that you forget, you can still do. You can still do. Now, I'm going to give you guys 2 free apps, and these apps will change your entire financial future if you actually use them. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. I need to see some ones. If and only if you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Put a 1 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are new here, welcome. My name is Jasmine. I'm glad to have you. I'm going to teach you how to create and sell your digital products. I am going to teach you how to finally turn your content into cash. I am going to teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I am going to teach you how to sell your digital products. The only thing I need you to do is actually do it. Is actually do it. Very good. And if I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you double tap the screen. Make sure you like the live. All right. App number 1, good morning. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Here we go. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And just bear with me, you guys, I am on 3 live. So Canva is app number 1. Good morning. Canva is app number 1. Now, this app is free. It is free. So that excuse that y'all love to use, oh, I gotta wait till payday, Jazz. Just wait till the 15th. Just wait till Thursday. Just wait till Friday. No, ma'am. No, sir. That don't even apply here because this app is free. So you will download it today, okay? You will take care of it today. Now let's talk about Canva and how you're gonna use Canva to build your business. Listen. Canva will help you with everything that you need, okay? You do not need a PhD in Photoshop in order to use Canva. No, you don't. Listen, maybe you need a business logo. Go on Canva, okay? Maybe you need some social media posts like TikTok Reels, Instagram Reels. Go on Canva. Maybe some of you guys are gonna start a YouTube channel. Go on Canva and find you some YouTube thumbnails. Or maybe you're gonna use Canva to create your digital product, so your eBook. Great. You will find it on Canva. I promise you, Canva has everything you need. You just have to use it. You just have to use it. Now, I know some of you guys, a lot of you guys, especially for some reason, people who are over 45, you guys love to say things like, oh, I'm not tech savvy. I'm not good at technology. This isn't going to work. I don't know how to use my phone. Listen, that's that fear that you refuse to let go of. It's the fear because let me explain something to you. You do know how to use your phone. You were trying to talk yourself right about your blessing before you even started. If you knew how to use your phone well enough to get up on this live, you knew how to click the app, you knew how to swipe through, true or false? Okay. And you knew how to find this live. You know how to use your phone. You know how to text your kids and tell them, look, I'm gonna be home in 10 minutes. Them chores better be done before I pull up. You know how to use your phone. You know how to use your phone to make phone calls and gossip with your girlfriends, true or false? Okay. You know how to take pictures and post them on Facebook. Y'all be on Facebook. So I don't want to hear it. You do know how to use your phone, and you will use your phone to make money online, okay? I have a lot of students who are over the age of 50 who are running up a big bag all from their phone. If they can do it, why can't you? They wasn't brought up with cell phones, but they are using their cell phone to sell their ebooks, go live, and create the content. So why can't you? Make it make sense. Exactly. It don't make sense. You can do this. If you're going to actually use Canva, go ahead and put Canva in the chat. If you're gonna actually use Canva, you're gonna actually download the app and you're actually going to use it, go ahead and put Canva in the chat. I wanna know who I'm talking to on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Listen, we have got to take action. Information without implementation gets us nowhere. You can listen to me every single day, but if you do not do what I tell you to do, you will not make a dime. We have got to make moves. Very good, Liz. We have got to make moves. We have to execute. Very good. Put Canva in the chat. Let's go YouTube. Let's go TikTok. Put Canva in the chat. C-A-N-V-A. C-A-N-V-A. Very good. Canva, Canva, Canva. Now, if you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Very good, memory. Put a 2 in the chat. Yes, the very first app was Canva. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. Listen, If you do not follow me, you risk the chance of losing me. You guys, I don't know who they are, but there are people who steal my videos and they make fake accounts and then they message you. So please make sure you follow this account so you do not get hoodwinked, bamboozled, or finessed. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I teach you how to turn your content into cash. I teach you how to finally build financial freedom all from your cell phone, okay? Very good, very good. Y'all said y'all was ready for app number 2. App number 1 was Canva. App number 2, write it down, and write it down. Here we go. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, let's talk about it. This app is free. This app is free. So again, that tired ass excuse of, I got you on Friday, Jazz. I got you on Thursday. No, you ain't gotta wait till payday. It's free. So you will download it today. Okay? Let's talk about it. ChatGPT, man oh man. This app, this app will make you so much money. I don't even think you guys realize how easy it is to make money these days. You're sleeping on your potential and you do it every single day. Back when I first started, you guys, I've been doing this for 5 years. I have been selling eBooks for 5 years. Back then, when I first started, I actually had to use my brain and write it myself. Now, good morning. Now, you don't even have to do that. She said, absolutely love chat, and I use the free version to do everything and asking for advice. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, now you can use ChatGPT for every single thing. The question is, will you? Or are you just gonna sit and watch, wish, pray, manifest, scroll? I don't know. I don't know. Now, you can use ChatGPT to help you with your product descriptions. You can use ChatGPT to help you with content ideas. You can use ChatGPT to write your eBook. See, a lot of you guys have chat. You might use it again here and there, right? Or you might be using it to help you with dating. What text should I send this boy? What should I say back? How do I get my dream man? Why don't you start asking ChatGPT, how do you build your dream business? How about that? Why don't we start using ChatGPT for business, for money, for this content, for the things that you have been telling everybody about? Why don't we start using ChatGPT for that? Make it make sense. And you know what else confuses the hell out of me? And I might be talking to you. I don't know. Let's see. Listen, it amazes me how many people will take time to download apps like Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Zeus, Amazon, Disney. They'll sit on their couch all weekend or lay in bed all weekend long just to waste their time. They pay a monthly subscription for these apps just to sit on their ass all day and all night watching movies and TV shows, watching all of the Tyler Perry movies. But what they're not gonna do is spend time working on their business. What they're not gonna do is build financial freedom. Make it make sense. These apps that I gave you are free. And again, so many of you guys are sleeping on it because you're too stuck in your head. You are so worried about what other people are gonna say. You are so worried about looking stupid. You're so worried about failing. Listen, failure, it only exists when you give up. Failure only exists when you throw in the towel and you say, I'm done, I quit. That's when you fail. But if every single day you commit to just getting a little bit better than you did yesterday, baby girl, that's not failure. You're so worried about what other people are gonna say. Do they pay your bills? The people that you're worried about, they got half on your rent? They cover that phone bill, car note, insurance, food, gas, Wi-Fi? No. But yet you allow those people and the thoughts and opinions of others to keep you from living the life of your dreams. Make it make sense. What are we doing? You guys, we are not in high school. Get out of high school mindset. This is about you. Now, I gave you Canva and I gave you ChatGPT. Now we got to put it together and make our digital product, okay? Canva, ChatGPT, both of those apps were free. Let's put it together and make our product. If you're ready to actually create your digital product, go ahead and put ready in the chat. If you are ready to start creating your digital product, go ahead and type the word ready in the chat. I need to know who's ready. We are action takers because we understand that information without implementation gets us nowhere. We understand that if we do not show up and actually do the things that I tell you to do, we get nowhere. We will continue to stay broke, stay stuck, and watching other people live the life you claim you want so damn badly. Very good, Paula. Very good, Liz. Put ready in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I am teaching you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally build financial freedom. And if I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen, TikToks, YouTube, thumbs up the live, share the live. The more we engage, the more these lives will be pushed to more people so that other people can get in on this information too. Very good, Memory. Very good, Terrence. Now, what did we say? Note takers are money makers. So it would be in your best interest to write this down. I'm going to give you prompt number 1. Here we go. You will open up your ChatGPT app and you will put in there, write this down. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. You're gonna hit enter. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. I need to make sure you got that. Don't you dare DM me asking me for prompt number 1 because I'm going to leave you on red because you had ample opportunity on this live to ask me to repeat it and you chose not to, which means you're hard-headed and you don't really care. And since you do not care, there is no reason for me to waste my energy on you. Clock it. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Very good, Paula. Very good, Liz. Very good, Memory. Okay. Okay. No student shall be left behind. No student shall be left behind. All right, good. So you're going to hit enter. It's going to give you 10. Exactly what you asked for. Very good, Terrence. Now, I want us to keep a couple things in mind. Remember what we said, a digital product could be anything, okay? So it can be an eBook. It could be an e-course. It could be journals and workbooks. It could be a private community. It could be anything, okay? Now, when it comes to choosing which digital product you should sell, I want you to keep a couple of things in mind. Listen, I want you to focus on working smarter and not harder, okay? I know. Listen, we are so accustomed to working hard that we forget there's this thing called working smart. Now, life advice. Anything that you want to be successful at requires consistency. For those of you guys who have already tried to maybe launch the product, build the platform, a lot of times, most of the time, 99% of the time, you lack consistency. You lack consistency. You give up way too soon, way too quickly. If you want to be successful online, what I am going to suggest you to do is choose something off of that list that you actually know something about. Something that you have experience in, something that you have skills with, something that you have a passion for. It is so much easier when you choose something that you like, because when you like it, when you know about it, you can be consistent with it. Now, some of you guys have never seen me before, but a lot of you guys have. And the reason why I'm able to show up every single day and talk about my products and post my content is because I'm in niches that I actually like. I make a lot of weight loss and fitness content. I actually like that. I actually like to work out, okay? I make a lot of content on teaching people how to make money online, and I'm consistent. Why? Because I actually like it. You don't see me not on none of my platforms teaching people how to do algebra. No, you don't. I don't know shit about it, and I don't like it. So it's gonna be extremely hard for me to be consistent with it. So please, choose something off of that list that you actually like, okay? Now, let's say you go through all 10 and you don't like nothing on there. Fine, just ask for 10 more. Just ask for 10 more and keep asking until you find something you like, okay? If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go TikTok, let's go YouTube. And if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen and share the live just like this live found you. Let's allow this live to find other people. Listen, believe it or not, a lot of people are sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of people are tired of robbing Patrice to pay Paula. They want to leave their 9 to 5 too, because they are sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. So just like this live found you, let's allow this live to find others, okay? YouTube, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up the live. All right, sales tip number 2, write this down, note takers and money makers. Let's talk about it. Sales tip number 2, listen. You will then, once you choose the idea that you want to run with, once you choose the idea you want to run with, you will then put in ChatGPT, write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. You're gonna hit enter. If you got that, put got that in the chat. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Very good, Finding Joy. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. So put got that in the chat. Don't you dare DM me asking me for prompt number 2 because you're hard-headed as hell. And I gave you ample opportunity on this live to ask me to repeat it and you chose not to. So I'm not going to respond because you don't care. And since you don't care, I don't care. It's as simple as that. Very good, very good. Now, this is what I mean by, very good, Paula. This is what I mean by, it has never been easier than today to make money online. You guys, once you hit enter, it has literally structured your entire digital product for you. But yet so many of you guys keep talking about what you can't do and you haven't even tried. It literally structured it for you. I can't make this up. So now all you have to do is copy what ChatGPT gives you and paste it into your Canva template. But unfortunately, so many of you guys aren't even gonna do it. You're not even gonna do it. You're sleeping on your own potential. Why? I don't even know. I don't even know. You copy and paste. Copy, paste. So you're gonna open up Canva. You're gonna search in the search bar. You're gonna put eBooks. It's gonna pull up hundreds upon hundreds of eBooks. Just pick one. It doesn't even matter. They're all customizable, okay? So now, when you're doing this, when you're copying and pasting, right here, I need you to understand, less is more. Less is more. So you don't need 50 pictures on one page. No, you don't. You don't need 60 colors on one page either. Just copy and paste, make it clean, simple, and legible. You guys, less is more. Less is more, okay? Now, remember, you're writing an ebook, so just make it look like something you would want to read. Maybe narrow the margins so the words aren't coming off the page. That's all you got to do. And then you will download it as a PDF file. P is in Peter, D is in dog, F is in Franklin. You will then upload that file to your hosting site. Write this down. These are examples, but not limited to Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. If you got that, put got that in the chat. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Very good, Liz. Very good, Paula. No student shall be left behind. Now, let me give you guys some advice here. Listen, listen, listen. Listen to me. Listen. I love Stand Store. I love Stand Store, okay? I love Stand Store. But if you're just starting, maybe you started yesterday. Maybe you're starting today. Shit, maybe you started last week. It doesn't matter. If you don't have much traffic, you haven't made any sales yet, start on Gumroad. Start on Gumroad because Gumroad is free. They only charge you 10% of every sale when you make a sale. So until you make sales, you ain't spending no money. That's a great place to start. But when you do what I tell you to do and you start bringing in the traffic, you're posting, you're making money, then bring your ass to Stand Store. Stand Store is $99 a month. That's very steep when you're not making money. Very steep. But once you start making money and you're doing more than $99 a month, then come over to Stand because Stand Store has a lot of features that will help you expand your business, like email automations and DM automations. Great, great, great features. But for now, just start on Gumroad, okay? Just start on Gumroad. Now, we got to lock into something here. Listen to me. We just created the product. That's what we did. We took Canva, we took ChatGPT, we put it together and we made our digital product. That's great and all, but now we got to sell it. We have to sell it. Listen, the money is not in the creation. Anyone can do that. Anyone can take Canva, anyone can take ChatGPT, anyone can put it together and make a product. That's easy. But we got to sell it. And this part right here is where most people fail. Now, what do we say about failure? Failure only exists when you give up. When you walk away from it, you say, I quit. Well, most people fail here, meaning they quit. They're done. They give up. They say it's not for them. And the reason why most people fail at sales is because, and you might have said this to yourself, they say things like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be too pushy. I don't want to come off too salesy. I don't want to be annoying. What if people unfollow me? Listen, all of these things, that's fear. All of that is fear. That's the same fear that's keeping you from launching, the same fear that's keeping you from posting, and the same fear that's stealing your dreams away from you. Listen, selling is not begging. Selling is solving. And if you know that the product you have will solve people's problems, why the hell are you not telling people about it? Make it make sense. For those of you guys who have been following me for a while and I'm not a new face, y'all know I talk about my Glow Up Academy all day long. I am not worried about who's not going to follow me, who thinks I'm annoying, who thinks I'm begging. I don't care. I don't care if people unfollow me. You know why? Because they weren't going to buy it anyways. Out with the old, in with the new. And I know my Glow Up Academy helps people. I know it changes people's lives. So why would I gatekeep that? Why would I not tell people that? Look at Amazon. You can't even watch a YouTube video without a damn Amazon Prime commercial right in the video. You ain't asked for that. You know Amazon exists. Shit, you're probably a Prime member to this day. Do you think Amazon headquarters is sitting somewhere and they're like, maybe we shouldn't make no more commercials because we don't want to be annoying? No, they're not thinking that. They're not worried about what people are going to say. They don't care. They're going to make their commercials and they're going to tell you, hey, don't forget, we exist. And you on the receiving end of the commercial, you are not in your head like, dang, I can't stand Amazon. They're always begging me for money. You don't say that. If anything, you're like, oh, that reminds me. I got to order this. Where's my phone so I can place my order so it'll be at my door tomorrow morning? Or shit, maybe even a couple of hours. But when it comes to your product, you don't want to tell nobody about it. You want to be shy. You want to gatekeep your product. We cannot have that attitude. No. You get paid because you learned how to open your mouth and tell people about your product and get people to see that the product you have will change their life. Selling is not begging. Selling is solving. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you. If you have not already, make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I teach you how to turn your content into cash. I teach you how to build real financial freedom all from your cell phone. I don't know who they are, you guys, but there are plenty of people who steal my videos and they make fake accounts and then they message you. So please, TikTok family, beware. Do not get hoodwinked, bamboozled, or finessed on these streets. YouTube, if you do choose to follow me on TikTok, only follow the TikTok linked to my link tree. Okay? All right. What do we say? Note takers are money makers. So it's in your best interest to write these things down. Sales tip number 1. Content is king and distribution is queen. Content is king and distribution is queen. So let's talk about it. Let's break this down. My goal for you is to post every day. We have got to get you to posting every day. Now, I know some of y'all are like, whoa, Jazz, I know. Some of you guys are very camera shy. I get it. I've been there. Listen, I've been doing this for 5 years, okay? There was a point in time where I was very camera shy too. So we got to get you out the shyness first. Some of you guys, you record the videos. You even go as far as editing them, but then you have them in the drafts. You're so afraid to hit upload. We got to get you to hit upload. But my ultimate goal for you is to post every day. Not only will you be posting every single day by the time I'm done with you, you are also going to be building a bare minimum of 3 platforms. Why? Because 1 is too close to none. Just like that 1 income you have at that 1 job. If they laid you off tomorrow, what would you do? Exactly. If you put all your eggs in a TikTok basket and TikTok decides to take your account, what would you do? Exactly. Listen, on this side of the internet, we don't play them games. We stay ready so we never have to get ready. So you will be building at least 3. And I want you to understand, it is not hard to build 3. The same video that you put on TikTok, you'll throw it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. I do it every day. It takes all of 5 extra minutes. Get out of your head. Stop trying to tell yourself what you can't do when you haven't even done it yet. Stop. Now, let me give you some words of advice. YouTube is the most watched platform. For some reason, a lot of y'all think it's TikTok, and you're wrong. Some of y'all think it's Instagram. You're wrong. It is YouTube. It is YouTube. So, what I'm going to urge and encourage you to do is make a YouTube channel. YouTube will also be your most valuable platform. You guys, when I started my weight loss and fitness journey, I lost over 100 pounds. I started a YouTube channel 4 years ago. I had 0 subscribers. 0. When I started selling my eBooks on how to lose weight, I got my first sale. I only had 52 subscribers. They came from YouTube. We just hit 17,000 last week, subscribers. Do not sleep on YouTube, you guys. YouTube is by far going to be your most valuable platform. I can't make this up. Okay? Now, I know some of y'all in your head, and you're like, Jazz, I was with you all the way up until you said I have to post every day. Isn't that going to be hard? Listen, let me explain something to you. Like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years. Okay, I have made a lot of money online. I have made over $500,000 off from my damn phones, laptop, tablet. I'm blessed. I'm in my dream car, dream apartment, living my dream life. But before all of this, I started during COVID. Before all of this, I lived a very different life. I used to work a 9 to 5. I used to work a 9 to 5. And I was so excited when I got that job because it was my first job out of college towards my degree. So I was so excited I was going to be living this American dream, making $60K a year. Mind you, I was only 23, 24, no kids. So this was before COVID. So back then, that was good money. So they said. So they said. By the time I paid rent, car note, car insurance, phone bill, lights, food, gas, cable. Back then we had cable bills. Streaming isn't what it is today. Back in 2014, 2015, 2016, cable used to still be a thing. That shit used to be like $200 something. And by the time I paid student loans, I was broke. I was broke as a joke. And not only was I broke as a joke, you guys, I also hated my job. I hated the people and they hated me. I hated management and they hated me. I worked with all women. And I was the youngest one there. Ladies, you already know how that goes. I was miserable. And yes, I tried to find other jobs, but no one was going to pay me what I was making there. And I couldn't even begin to fathom a pay cut. If I already can't afford my life with this job, how can I afford to make less money? So I stayed. I stayed at that job for 6 years, and I was miserable as hell. Drinking every night just because that's how I was coping with how miserable I was. When you're at work, you gotta be fake. You can't even be yourself. You gotta put on an act. You gotta act like you like the people. You gotta act like you wanna be there knowing damn well you don't. When you really wanna curse everyone out, you're overworked, underpaid, and by the time you clock out, you're drained. You are exhausted. And by the time you get your paycheck in 2 weeks, you're broke. Matter of fact, you're broke before the paycheck even hits the account because you already know by the time you pay lights, phone, internet, gas, car notes, it's over. It's over. My account was always negative. I was always overdrawn. So when people ask, is it hard to post every day? The answer is no. Because I lived that life. I ain't like it. This life that I live today, I have freedom. I get to do what I want when I want. I'm no longer stressed about money or bills. I get to be myself. I get to help people. And I get to get paid all at the same time. And you know what's even better than that? You can run your business anywhere in the world. You realize you spend more time with your coworkers than your family? You realize that, right? If you work 8 hours a day, you spend more time with people you don't even like than your own family. Your spouse, your kids. Because by the time you get off work, you only got 2 or 3 hours and everyone's going to bed and doing it all over again tomorrow. Imagine a life where you take your kids on vacation, you spend 2 hours on your business, and then you have the rest of the day to do whatever they want to do. And you get to be with them all day. You get to create new experiences and new memories with them. And you don't have to worry about your pocket being stretched in the process. You get to take a vacation, not stress about how you're going to pay your bills when you get back. No, you get real freedom. Imagine a life where you get up every single day doing what you love to do. Not what you have to do, but what you love. Exactly. So no, posting every day is not hard. And if you ask me, you are already living a hard life. I know I was. Now, let's talk about this content. Let's talk about this content. We're going to get to posting every day. In your content, you must be, whether you're faceless or not, it doesn't matter. This still applies to you. In your content, you must be relatable, authentic, and targeting people's pain points. In your content, you need to be relatable, you need to be authentic, and you need to target people's pain points. So, let's talk about it. On these apps, especially on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, you got a little bit more time. But on TikTok and Instagram, you got about 2 to 3 seconds to grab someone's attention before they're swiping off to a whole nother video. You guys, people have very short attention spans these days. Very short. Short, okay? So we need to understand that in order to get people to stop scrolling and start watching, we have to connect with their emotions. We got to target people's pain points. Let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours. You have heard me say things like, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of robbing Patrice to pay Paulette? Are you tired of watching other people live the life you say you want? Are you tired of dragging yourself to a job that leaves you drained, overworked, and underpaid? The minute you heard me say any of those things, I got you to stop scrolling and start watching. And you have been tuned in. So, I don't care what niche you're in, it doesn't matter. There are pain points. And I need you to use those pain points when you are making your content. And for those of you guys who choose to go live, this is how you get people to stop scrolling and start watching. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. Make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. I'm teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn that content into cash, and how to finally build financial freedom. Very good, Paula. Very good memory. What did we say? Note takers are money makers. You guys best be writing these things down. And we also said, not only are we just going to take the information that I give you, you are also going to implement it. Listen, you guys can watch me every day. I would love it. But at the end of the day, I'm just being honest with you, watching me is not putting money in your pocket, because you actually have to execute. We cannot just be intentional anymore. We have to be actionable. I'm telling you to post. The question is, are you going to? I told you how to create the product. The question is, are you going to? I'm telling you how to build an audience, but the question is, are you going to? I hope. We'll see. We shall see. Sales tip number 2. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. Yes, absolutely, Keisha. So how do we get people to like us? Okay. You guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you can't. You cannot make people like you. I know, right? The only thing you can do is what I told you to do in your content. Be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points. As long as you do those things, you will build a community of people who do enjoy you. They like you. They're going to watch your content and they're going to buy your digital products. Now, some of y'all are so focused on being fearful that you're already in your head like, well, what if no one likes me? That's impossible. That's impossible. There are 8 billion people in this world. Somebody is bound to like you. You guys, I have students all over the world. You got to understand there's more than just the US of A. There's more than just the small city that you live in. There's a whole world. I got students in Canada. I have students in the UK. I have students in Australia. I got students in Barbados. You guys, there's a whole world out there. Someone is bound to like you. I'm on YouTube as well. Someone is bound to like you, okay? So please get out your head. Also, understand this. We don't focus on what we can't control. You cannot control the thoughts and opinions of other people. The only thing I want you to do is control what you can, which is yourself. You can only control yourself. So you will control how you show up. Pouring into people, teaching people, inspiring people, being yourself, and I promise you, you will build an audience and you will be just fine. So stop focusing on stuff that doesn't even matter. Okay? Now, how do we get people to know us? They have to like you, they have to know you, they have to trust you. Well, how do you get people to know you? You guys, I'm never going to tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. I need you to go live. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, but it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to talk with you, engage with you, ask you questions, and it allows you to promote your products. You guys, I've been going live for 5 years, okay? You're leaving, for those of you guys who want to be closed-minded, shut off. I don't want to go live. Fine, don't. But just understand, you are leaving, thank you. You are leaving so much money on the table by not. And I'm not talking about a couple $100. I'm not even talking about a couple $1,000. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars you're leaving on the table because you won't go live. And y'all say, well, I just don't want to. Okay, well, you also said you didn't want to go to work. That's what you said. But you go every day. You show up on time. You go in there, you do your job. You go on weekends. You go on holidays. You even stay late. But you won't go on live? Listen. When you're at work, you can't even be yourself. You got to put on a mask. You got to pretend that you like people when you can't stand them. You can't say what you want. You really got to shut up and just grin and bear it. Play the game. When you're on live, you get to be yourself. You get to talk about the things that you really want to talk about. You get to help people, and you get to make money. I promise you this, if you consistently show up on live and you truly learn how to connect with people on live, you would make more money on live than you do at that dusty ass job that you go to every single day. I can't make this up. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from going live, whether it was on Instagram, whether it was on YouTube, TikTok now. I've been on TikTok live for 6 months. You guys, I need you to get out your head and just do it. Now, some of y'all say things, well, I would go live, Jazz, but I'm just scared. That's fine. That's totally different. I can work with that because at least you're willing to. At least you're willing to. See, I can't work with people who are closed off. I'm not going to do it. Fine. Don't do it. Keep doing what you're doing. But for those of you guys who are willing to, but you have fear holding you back, that's a totally different ball game. Because once we get you out of your fear, you're going to do the things that it actually takes to do, and you're going to be very successful with it. I promise you that. Good morning. Thank you. So it's a totally different ball game. But I'm never going to convince you to do something that you don't want to do. I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm not even going to waste my energy. But I'm telling you, go live. Now, do you have to go live every day? No, not at all. But you do need to go live. Now, what did we say? People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Okay, well, how do we get people to trust us? Listen, you guys, I'm not telling you to post every day for your health. No, I'm not. I'm telling you to post every day because that shows consistency. If you want people to trust you, you have to be consistent. So the more people see you, the more they begin to trust you. Now, for those of you guys who already have a product, you've already launched, I want to do an exercise with you real quick. I need you to take your ego and your pride and put it to the side. Now, for most of y'all, you're not gonna be able to do it because you're so egotistical and you're so prideful, and that gets you nowhere. I promise you that. There's no room for ego and pride in business. You will fail. But for the small percentage of people who know how to take their ego and pride out of something, let's do it for 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. I'm not even asking for a whole minute. 30 seconds, no ego, no pride. I want you to go to your profile and ask yourself, is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help them? Is it clear as day that you show up all the time on your profile? Meaning, do you post regularly? I'm not even asking if you post every day. Do you post regularly? Because if the answer is no to any of the above, then that's exactly why you're not making any money. And this is what I need you to understand. Listen, I'm about to be sarcastic here, but it's true. I need you to understand this. People work really hard for their money. You didn't know? You thought it was a game? No. People work really hard for their money. Hell, you might be one of those people. Some people are on their feet for 12 hours a day. Sorry, y'all, 1 second. Some people are on their feet for 12 hours a day. 16 hours. And if you want to earn someone's business, you got to earn their trust. And in order to earn someone's trust, you have to be trustworthy, which means you have to be consistent. And this is where so many people struggle in business. Because, listen, you know how to be consistent and accountable. You know how to do it because you do it with your job. You're very consistent. You show up even when you don't want to. You go to work sick. You go to work tired. You go to work when you want to curse everyone out. You are very consistent, you're very accountable, and you're very disciplined there. A++. Bravo. You've been doing it for years. You know how to be consistent when it comes to mothering and fathering your kids. You feed them, you clothe them, you bathe them, you keep a roof over their head. You nurture them. You got them in extracurriculars. You even got them in camps for the summer. You're a phenomenal parent. A++++. But when it comes to you, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to building something for you, you're flunking out. F-. No accountability, no consistency, no discipline. When you're too tired for you, you just don't do it. When you don't feel like it for you, you just don't do it. See, there are things you need to do for your kids that you don't feel like doing, but you do it all the time. You do it anyways, right? You don't feel like going to work, but you still go. But when it comes to you and something for you and to build you and to make you happy, you just don't do it. You don't do it. And that is why you're still stuck. The minute someone calls you or texts you and is like, let's go do this, let's go do that, you completely forget about the business you done told everybody about that you want to do. You forget. You'd rather sit and watch Netflix movies. You'd rather go outside, go to the carnivals and the festivals, the cookouts, the pool parties, the lounges. You're at Taco Tuesdays, Thirsty Thursdays, Happy Hour Fridays, Sunday brunches. You're everywhere but in the house. And then you have the audacity to wonder why nothing for your content, nothing for your brand, why is it not growing? Why is it not getting better? It's not getting better because you lack accountability in that area. You lack discipline in that area. And until that changes, I promise you, nothing for you will change. Change doesn't just come and slap you in the face. No, you got to work for that. Change is going to require you to be different than who you were yesterday or who you are today. In order to truly be the entrepreneur that you want to be, the one that makes the money that she or he wants to make, the one that has the freedom that he or she wants to have, it's going to require you to step into a new version of yourself. Because the version of yourself that is capable of doing that, they also can't make excuses. They cannot keep living in fear. They cannot keep telling themselves what they can't do. They can't live like that. Listen, you don't have to keep living like that. Everything that we have talked about on this live are things that you could do. You can do. How do I know? Because I have helped over 200 people do the very things that I'm doing today, that I have been doing for years. I have been doing this for 5 years. Listen, I know I'm smart. I know I'm special. But I'm going to be real with you. I'm not any smarter than you. I'm just keeping it real, okay? I'm not doing anything that you're not capable of doing. You all have cell phones, true or false. I'm not the only person in the world with a cell phone. I'm not the only person in the world with AT&T and an iPhone or two. We all got that. But I am doing things that you're not willing to do. See, there's a difference. Some of y'all aren't willing to do what I do. You're not willing to stop telling yourself, I can't. You're not willing to hold yourself accountable. You're not willing to go off of the plan and not the mood. You're not willing to stick with something. But what if you did? What if for once you actually stuck to the plan? What if for once you actually finished the ebook? See, some of y'all been watching me for some weeks now. You already knew about Cam and ChatGPT. You've been watching my lives. But you still haven't finished the ebook. What if you actually finished it this time? What if you actually posted the content this time? What if you actually showed up consistently and you actually made sales this time? Do you know how proud of yourself you would be? How do I know? Because that's how I felt when I got my first ebook sale. Everyone that told me I couldn't do it. Everyone that told me I was stupid for quitting my job. And despite what everyone said, I still stuck with it. Showing up every day. Just giving it all I got. Just committed to being a little bit better than I was the day before. And when I got my first sale of my ebook, it happened overnight. So I woke up and my phone said so-and-so purchased. $24.99. That made my whole week, y'all. My whole week. I was grinning from ear to ear. You would have thought I hit a lick. You would have thought I had made $1 million the way I was acting. I was so damn proud of myself. I went to the grocery store. I was telling the cashier lady, she ain't give a fuck. But I was so proud. I was so proud. I don't even think she knew what an ebook was. I was so proud. I just had to tell everybody. I had to tell everybody. Imagine feeling like that. It's the best feeling in the world. So many of my students, when they get their first sale, they're so excited. So excited. Because they stuck with something. Even when they didn't feel like it. Even when they doubted themselves. Even when people told them it wasn't going to work for them. They still stuck with it. They didn't give up again and again and again. No. They sat down. They said they were going to do it. And they did it. And then you get addicted to that feeling. Because now once you sell that first ebook, now you're in your head, okay, how can I sell another? How can I get another? How can I turn this one sale into 10? How can I turn 10 sales into 100? And every single time that you have a win, you get more and more confident with yourself. And you realize that the only limitations that you had were the ones you placed on yourself. You start to realize there's no limits to your greatness. You are capable of everything. But the reason why you don't feel that right now in this moment is because you keep giving up. That's why you don't feel like that. You keep quitting on yourself. So let this be the day that you do something different. How about today you actually do what we say? How about today you hold yourself accountable? How about you let today be day one? Even though it's Wednesday and it's not your traditional Monday that never shows up, let's let today be the day that you finally take control of your life. You finally start the business that you have been talking about for months, and you finally stick with it. And the best part about all of it is you don't even have to do it by yourself. Allow me the opportunity to help you. Allow me the opportunity to help you. Allow me the opportunity to hold you accountable. Allow me the opportunity to keep you consistent. Allow me the opportunity to keep you disciplined. Allow me the opportunity to put money in your pockets, to build your platforms. Whether you want to be on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, don't matter. I done built them all. I got all of them. I got all of them. Whether you want to create an e-course, an e-book, you want to sell journals, doesn't matter. I sell them all. You want a private community? I sell them all. Allow me the opportunity to give you the tools so you can finally make sales. I make sales. Allow me to teach you how. You don't have to know how to do anything. All you have to know is you don't want to keep living the life you're currently living. You don't want to be paycheck to paycheck anymore. You don't want to keep giving up on yourself anymore. You don't want to keep telling yourself what you're going to do and you don't do it. You don't want to live like that no more. That's all you need to know. Because by the time I am done with you, you will have your product launched. You will be building your platforms finally. You will have belief in yourself for once. You will finally have the confidence to create and post. You will finally know how to sell without feeling salesy. And you will finally be starting the business that you've been manifesting for a lot of y'all for years. So for those of you guys who are ready, you're done with excuses. You are done for excuses. Let's go. I want to invite you guys to my Glow Up Academy. It is my school community. It is called the Glow Up Academy. TikToks, you have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get to my profile, whichever TikTok you're on, doesn't matter. You're still going to come to my profile. You're going to click on my link tree right here in this top button. And then you're going to click on my link tree again right here at the bottom. Once you get there, you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. This is my school community. It is only $39 a month, and you can cancel at any time. Cancel anytime. But at least whenever you do decide to cancel, your product will finally be launched. You will finally be building your platforms. You'll finally be posting. You'll finally have confidence in yourself, and you'll finally be making sales. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. All for $39 a month. Now, you're not even going to want to cancel. You're going to be with me for a very long time because you're going to get addicted to the energy in here. You're going to get addicted to the results. You're going to get addicted to your own progress. You're going to get addicted to everything. But you are free to leave whenever you want. You're free to leave whenever you want. It's a very supportive community. The women and men in here, we cheer each other on. When people do something amazing, they post their first video, they recorded their first video, they finished their product, whatever milestone they reach, we celebrate them. We applaud them. This is what community is all about. We also meet every single week live on Thursdays for coaching calls. This is how you truly get held accountable. This is how you no longer feel like you're by yourself, because there's nothing but support and community in here. And I am in here all day long. I'm inboxing you, talking to you, holding you accountable, giving you feedback, advice. Any questions that you have, I am a text away. We also just started doing book clubs. Every Sunday, we meet live for our weekly book club. This is how we shift our mindset. This is how we change who we are. That's why I call it the Glow Up Academy, because not only are you glowing up your finances, you're also glowing up who you are. The mindset that you have that's holding you back, that's keeping you from being great, that fear that you refuse to let go of, it's all getting taken away in here. So right now we're reading The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. And every Sunday we meet and we talk about the chapters. We're holding ourselves accountable. This is how you truly elevate your life. We don't just talk about it. We actually do it. We actually do it. Okay? YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, your instructions are just a little bit different. You guys have to leave off of the live and come to my channel. Once you guys get to my channel, you're gonna click on the link that says skool.com and it will take you right to where you need to be. So you have to click on skool.com, okay? I am going to set us a timer for 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time for you to decide if you want to change your life. Listen, I am not here to convince you to do anything that you don't want to do. Ladies, would you ever try to convince a man to stay with you? No. Let his ass go. Men, would you ever convince a woman to stay with you? No. Let her ass go. I am not here to convince you to not want to live paycheck to paycheck. I am not here to convince you to want to stop being overworked and underpaid. I'm not here for that. I am here to teach you, I'm here to motivate you, I'm here to inspire you, and I'm here to get you up off your ass and actually take action. And I'm here to be with you every single step of the way. But you gotta meet me halfway. You have to meet me halfway. Okay? So I set a timer. I only let 10 people in at a time because once people join, I actually like to talk to them. I like to figure out what you're starting at, what you're struggling with. Everyone starts at different parts. Some people have a product, no sales. Some people have an audience, no product. Some people have camera shyness. Some people just don't know what niche they want to be in. Some people have 1,000,010 ideas. They're trying to figure out which idea to start with. Everyone starts all over the place. So I like to talk to people and figure out where they're at. So anyone more than 10 at one time is just too overwhelming for me. Okay, so that's why I set it at 10. Once we hit 10, I'm gonna close it out, take the link off, and then you guys can join when I put the link back on, okay? So let's lock in. Again, timer has been set. TikTok, so in order for y'all to lock in, you have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, you're gonna click on my bio, you can click on my link tree right here at the top. And then you're gonna click on my link tree again right here at the bottom. And you're gonna click on this top button in my link tree that says Glow Up Academy. Click on where it says Glow Up Academy and it takes you right to where you need to be. YouTube family, you guys have to y'all have to leave off of the live. So leave off of the live and come to my actual channel and you're gonna click on where it says skool.com right here, the very first link on my YouTube channel, and it takes you right to the Skool community, okay? Good morning, hello, hello. Let's go, you guys. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's finally lock in. Paula said, I'm driving to my doctor appointment right now. Paula, pull over. This is the opportunity to finally change your life, you guys. One thing I know about people is this, because I used to be like this myself. You always talk about what you're going to do later, and later never comes. Later never shows up. It never shows up because you've been talking about posting later. You've been talking about launching later. You've been talking about going live later. Later never shows up. So if you felt convicted, if you felt inspired, if you felt like the time was now, then you need to take advantage of that feeling, because that feeling didn't just fall in your lap for no reason. It fell in your lap because you realize that you're worth more than what you're giving yourself, okay? You are worth more than the opportunities you are giving yourself. So don't allow later to never happen, okay? Do you guys have any more questions for me? Good morning, you guys. Welcome on in. For those of you guys who are new here, make sure y'all follow me if you have not already. TikTok, please beware. I don't know who they are, but they do steal my videos and they make fake accounts. So make sure you follow this account so you know that this is the real me. YouTube, for those of you guys who do want to follow me on TikTok, only follow the TikTok that's linked to the link tree. All of the TikToks are fake, okay? TikTok, in order for you guys to lock in, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are gonna come to my profile, you're gonna click on the top link that says Linktree, and then you're gonna click right here on the very top button, Linktree again, and you're gonna come to my Linktree, you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, okay? Click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy and it takes you right to where you need to be. Like I said, it's only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. At least by the time when you do decide to cancel, your product will finally be launched. It's not later, it's now. You will finally be posting content, not later, but now. You will finally be building your audience, not later, but now. And you will finally know how to sell, not later, but now. It's as simple as that. Finally get the community, the support, everything that you have been lacking. You do not need to do this by yourself. It is a choice that you choose to make every single day. Just like you choose to pay Netflix every single month to waste your time, let's allow yourself the opportunity to finally invest in yourself and build your business. And you will get addicted to the community. I know that for sure because I know the value that I add, I know the results that I give. And on top of that, it's just a very supportive community. We're in here every single day supporting and motivating each other, okay? Absolutely. And like I said, we do meet live for our coaching calls every single Thursday, and then Sundays is our weekly book club. So come on in. Come on in. This is where you become the version of yourself that you need to become in order to make the money that you want to make. It's as simple as that. Because me giving you the information is of no use to you if you don't use it. And the reason why you guys don't use it is because you don't even believe that you're capable of it. That fear that you refuse to let go of is the same fear that's holding you back. It's the exact same fear that is holding you back. Okay? Do you guys have any questions for me? I know we talked about a lot. Good morning. We talked about Canva. We talked about ChatGPT. We put them together and we made our product. The question is, what are you going to do with that product? Are you actually going to make it? Most of you guys, no. Because this isn't even the first time that you've seen me on live. This is not the first time that you've watched my live. And your product is still not completed. I gave you tips on how to sell. Are you going to use them? Most of you guys, no. This is not the first time you've seen me live. You're still not posting. You're still not building at least 3 platforms. You're still not going live. You're still not building your community. This is what I mean by later. That word later never happens. Later never shows up for you, because if it did, you would have already done what I've told you to do. And the fact that you have not shows later is not coming. That's just an excuse you use to not take action now. Okay, you guys have a few more minutes and we're gonna close it out. A few more minutes and we're gonna close it out. YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, let me pull up my YouTube channel again, 1 second. You guys have to leave off of the live. Good morning. And you're gonna click on my YouTube channel. You're gonna click on that top link that says Skool.com and it will take you right to where you need to be. And TikTok family, in order for you guys to lock in, you guys have to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. So you're gonna come to my profile and you're gonna click on my link tree right here. And then you're gonna click on my link tree again right here. And then here we are. And you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, okay? And it'll take you right to where you need to be, Glow Up Academy. Any more questions for me before we head out? And again, it's only $39 a month. Cancel anytime. At least your product will finally be launched. Stop scrolling, watching, wishing, praying, manifesting, and actually do. You have to meet God halfway. You have got to meet God halfway. Faith without works is dead. You have to take action, okay? I enjoyed you guys this morning. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I see 2 people joined. Once I get off of this live, I'm hopping right into the Skool. I will see y'all in a few seconds. For those of you guys who did not take action, the choice is yours. You make the choice every single day. Just do not be confused as to why nothing for you changed today, because you chose not to change. That's what you chose, okay? Thank y'all so much. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday, and I will see you guys later, okay?